What's good people? It's your boy Sean from Envy, and today, as you can see, we have another video. This one comes from YouTuber Melanie King. I actually saw this when I woke up this morning. It's the first thing that popped in my timeline on my Instagram, because of the YouTube algorithms or whatnot. Woman says women don't want to cater to a man. They just want a man to pick her because she's special. So we kind of already know this is going to. I'm going to play the video and we'll see. All right, let's go.
Women, you can't even get women nowadays to bring a man a plate, rub his feet, just basic things. The attitude of so many women that I see now is they don't want to cater to a man in any, it's almost like it's a dirty word. They don't want to compete for a man. They want him to just pick her because she's so special. But it's too much competition. There's too much out here. What are you doing to outbeat the competition? What are you doing to win over a man? And a lot of women, they don't want to do it. They want to have attitudes, not be in, work on themselves in any kind of way, physically, mentally, spiritually. Just think they just show up. Me being alive, being a woman with a vagina is enough for a man to choose me. Accept me as I am. All the men need to change. All the men need to stop being this way. But us women, we're perfect out the womb. We're perfect. Just because we're born, we're perfect beings. And it's all these men. But but that's good news for me because I'm going to compete. And I'm glad that they've taken themselves out the competition. That's less work for me.
She said a mouthful. I will 100% agree with this assessment of modern women today. We do come across a lot of women who are they don't feel the need that they should compete or that they have to compete with other women to get the best man. As we know, on this earth, there's more women than men. So unless you want to be that lonely woman who doesn't have a man, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to compete for the good men. I would say the good men. You do have a lot of bad apples in the bunch, and there's no competing for those. The Pookies and the Ray Rays. But any man of substance, any man with any vision, any goals, any good qualities, you're gonna have to compete for them. She said something real correct when she said there's a lot of women out here who feel that men should just pick them because they're special, which is actually entitled. That's actually true. I've come across a lot of women who feel like that I should have bent over backwards for them and done this and done that just because they're cute or they have this look or they sexy or whatever the case may be, or because they have the box. Just because they have a vagina, I'm supposed to do whatever they need, whatever they ask me to do or tell me to do. I'm just supposed to do it. You have those women out here like that. Instead of actually looking at the bigger scope of things and knowing that you outnumber us. So if you actually want a good quality man, I'm not speaking of high value men, I'm not speaking of nothing else, but just a good quality man. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of women are not gonna. A lot of women aren't going to qualify for the high value man. It's not many high value, especially black men, that black women can qualify for. So that gives you the everyday average black man still has good qualities. Everyday average black man still can get a great job, make great money for it, and can take care of you and household. So to not feel that you shouldn't have to qualify for or that you don't have to compete. Like, I posted a video just recently with a girl doing a little dating show, and she asked him what were some qualities, what was his qualities. Well, she didn't ask him, but that's what she wanted to know about him. And the thing is, that was 9 times out of 10, he's on the path to being a high value man. So once he gets to that point, he's not gonna have to worry about people asking him what is his quality. He'll be asking women, what about you? Should I be dealing with you because of who I am? Now there's a lot of women out here who make just as much money as men make. Some men make, and I get that. That's like the anomaly of this, right? So, a lot of women do feel like they are perfect, that they were just made to be perfect with no flaws, no issues, anything, but they won't have any concern for their own weight. They won't have any concern for their own looks. They won't have any concern for their own reputation. And they feel that there's nothing about them that they should fix, meaning attitudes, meaning goals, meaning purpose. They feel like it's this, whatever they are now is just perfect. They don't have to do anything to adjust to anybody. Right, you have those people out here. Men should do all the changing for women, but women shouldn't change for men. That's the message that society teaches women nowadays. Looking at some of these comments, I'm gonna go through the comments. I have one comment right now. This Instagrammer said, all the damaged women. I'm gonna skip this one. From the comments I was seeing, a lot of damaged women in the comments, and they were exposing themselves. A lot of the women that you can say damaged, they were exposing themselves. Okay, we have another comment. Y'all make us compete. Y'all make us compete. But when she say y'all gotta compete, it's an uproar. And that's the funny thing about this whole situation. Men have constantly competed for women for whatever reason, I don't know. Men have constantly been taught to compete to get the woman, you know. But once someone says that a woman should compete to get the man that she deserves, the man that she feels she deserves, what's the issue with that? I understand we have double standards in this world. I get it. But if you're telling me that you're looking for a man that makes 6 figures or more, and you don't make nowhere near that, not a fraction of that, or only a fraction of that, you feel that you shouldn't have to compete to get that man, but someone should compete to get you when you're making $40,000 or $30,000 a year, but the man that you want is making $500,000 a year at least, you shouldn't have to compete to get him. Do you know that man has a plethora of options, but you feel that you're special just because you're a woman and you have a vagina? It's crazy. Next comment. All the women in the comment burning from the all the women in the comments burning from the accountability hitting their ears is hilarious. This is, I won't even lie to you. Like I saw the video, but the video is one thing. You have to go to these comments. The comments is where the entertainment is. The comments is where all the real shows. It shows. And oh my God, man. What also in the comments, I want to say, was a lot of women who were agreeing with her. But it's just crazy. Next comment. I would cater to my man, but he has to treat me as just as good, and I'll treat him even better. You know, I hear this a lot. You know, he has to treat me good and I treat him better. How about you just treat him good and he treats you good? Because women always have to make it seem like they go the extra mile. If you said this man all he has to do is treat you good, then why are you going to treat him better? See, that's where you lose at. No, if he treats you good, you treat him good. If he treats you great, you treat him great. Like match the energy. Match it. You should never be overdoing yourself, because that's where you lose at. But I agree with her statement. The fact that she said she would cater to a man, I agree with that. Kudos. The fact that she used the term compete is giving pick-me energy. However, what she's saying ain't wrong. See, this is another thing too, because now here comes the insults. Like, even though you're agreeing with her, because any person who has common sense will understand that this makes perfect sense. The fact that you're agreeing with her, it sounds like you're trying to pick apart what you agree about her with. What other word could she use besides compete? If you know in the comments, please let me know in the comments. What other word or what other term could she have used besides compete? Let me know. Whatever word you come up with means the same. So it really wouldn't make a difference. This is why I say women are so technical. They'll find the smallest piece of flaw in your argument just to prove their point, but end up agreeing in the same sense. So yeah, okay. But thank you for agreeing. Next comment. Darling, I don't mind catering to my man, but competing for a man, that's dead. It's the competing. It's just terminology people don't agree with. It's not so much the act of what she's doing or the act of what's going on. It's the terminology people are actually not agreeing with. And I tell people, well, you make a list of words that will make it smooth it out better for you, that you would agree with it with no problems. Because compete, what are we talking about here? Competing? We're talking about compete. We're talking about a word compete. What other word can you replace that with that'll make it better for you? And my thing is, if you don't mind catering to your man, you shouldn't even find no kind of way to argue this point. If you are in the comments saying you don't mind catering to your man, you shouldn't even find no other kind of argument to prove your point. That's you agree with what she's saying. Okay, I speak for women. I speak for the women that was once that catered to my man type, and they didn't appreciate it, which does exist. I will say, I agree, that exists. So now it's like, you have to show me something extraordinary. Show me something extraordinary for me to want to do that. A lot of men lack showing appreciation because they feel women are born to cater, nurture, etc. It's an entitlement for them, and it's a 50-50 thing. What about catering to us? Let me answer that question. What about catering to you? So when you get into a relationship and you expect the man to pay all of your bills or pay the majority of bills, he's supposed to do all the manly things for you. Is that not catering? Is that not is providing and catering? That is a synonym, right? It's like the same thing, right? It's similar to each other, right? Catering and providing. I'm providing you with the things that you feel that you need to be secure in this relationship. I'm providing you with the things you need to progress in this relationship, to prosper in this relationship. I'm catering to you. What do you need? I'm providing you what you need. I'm catering to your needs. It's like the same thing almost. Like, come on, here we go with this word salad again. Come on. But she did have a point, because there are a lot of men who out here who do take these women for granted or take advantage of these women. But that also goes on the kind of men you attract. The people you attract says a lot about yourself. So if these are the type of men that you're attracting, then you have to go back to the board and reevaluate yourself and find something that you need, or find what it is that you need to change that wouldn't have you meeting the same type of person. Maybe it's a particular area you're in that you only attract these kind of people because there's only those kind of people in those areas. Maybe you're going to a certain club or a certain coffee shop or whatever the case may be where these type of people exist. Sometimes you got to change it up sometimes. That goes for men too. When men come across women who feel entitled and this and that, ask yourself, men, why am I keep attracting these kind of men? These women, excuse me. You're attracting these kind of women because of the behavior you're displaying, the environment you're in, stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with going back to the board to reevaluate yourself to get better results. But overall, in this video, I can agree with what Melanie King said. There's a lot of things she said in this videos. More so about women just being perfect and they feel they don't have to change for anybody, or they don't even they don't look at themselves as, they don't self-reflect. They don't have any self-awareness of where they are in life, or the mayhem or carnage they're causing out here for themselves. They don't understand a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that, because she said pretty much everything that I wanted to say for real. Kudos to her. I watch a good amount of her content when I can, and she's right. So that's it for this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below if you have anything you want to add to this video, any comments, anything I missed, or if you agree, if you disagree. Comment down below. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is your boy Sean from Envy. Also, you guys have a great day. Love yourself, love each other. Be safe. Peace.